The judge hit the gavel. It's final. 5 years of marriage. Gone in 5 seconds. I thought the hardest part was over. I was wrong. Because as I walked out of the courtroom, my ex-wife's sister stepped close, leaned near my ear, and whispered, "Be my husband." Her name is Aisha. We were married for 5 years. No cheating. No screaming fights. Just silence. Somewhere along the way, love turned into roommates. When she filed for divorce, I didn't fight it. Maybe I was too tired. But I never expected her sister, Zara, to look at me like that in court. Not with pity. Not with sympathy. With something else. Outside the courthouse, rain started pouring. I was standing alone when Zara walked toward me. Black dress, calm face, eyes locked on mine. She stopped inches away and said softly, "Marry me instead." I thought she was joking, but she didn't smile. Since the first day you came to our house, I knew she didn't deserve you. My heart pounded. This was my ex-wife's sister. "What are you saying?" I asked. She looked back at the courthouse doors. "You loved the wrong sister." I avoided her for weeks, blocked her calls, ignored her messages, until one night she showed up at my apartment, crying. "I'm leaving the country," she said. "My parents arranged my marriage." She grabbed my hand. "Just tell me you don't feel anything, and I'll go." Silence filled the room, and that's when the truth hit me. I did feel something. All those family dinners. The way she understood my jokes. The way she defended me when my ex criticized me. Had I ignored it? All along. When my ex found out Zara met me again, all hell broke loose. "You betrayed me," she screamed. But I looked at her calmly and said, "We divorced because there was no love left. You can't claim ownership over my future." That night, their family split in two. Parents furious, relatives gossiping, friends choosing sides. And in the middle of it all, Zara stood beside me, not scared, not ashamed, just certain. She had one ticket booked, flight at midnight. I had one decision to make. Let her leave forever, or risk everything. Family drama, society's judgment, my reputation. At 11:42 p.m., I ran into the airport, breathless. She was already at the gate. I grabbed her wrist and said, "If we do this, we do it for love, not revenge." Tears rolled down her face. "I never wanted revenge," she whispered. "I just wanted you." 3 months after the wedding, I thought the storm was over. But peace doesn't come without a price. One evening, Zara sat quietly on the balcony. No phone, no music, just staring at the city lights. "What's wrong?" I asked. She hesitated. Then she said the words that froze my blood. "There's something I never told you. Before our divorce, before the courthouse whisper, Zara had confronted her sister. 'I love him,' she had told Aisha. My ex laughed at her. 'You think he'll ever choose you?' Zara stepped back that day, stayed silent, watched from a distance as my marriage slowly collapsed. 'But I never tried to break you,' Zara said softly. 'I prayed you would fix it.' I looked at her, searching her eyes. 'Did you ever interfere?' I asked. She shook her head immediately. 'No. I waited until you were free. I swear.' And in that moment, I believed her. But the real shock wasn't that. Zara pulled out a small envelope from the table drawer. It was a medical report. My heart started racing. 'I didn't want to tell you before the wedding,' she whispered. 'I was scared you'd think I trapped you.' My hands trembled as I opened it. Pregnant. 8 weeks. I looked up at her. Tears filled her eyes. 'You deserved honesty,' she said, 'even if it meant losing you.' Didn't speak for a full minute. All the noise from the past, the divorce, the family drama, the judgment, suddenly felt small. I placed the report down, walked toward her, and knelt. "You didn't trap me," I said quietly. "You gave me a future." She broke down in tears. Not dramatic tears. Relieved tears. When her family found out about the pregnancy, everything changed. Her father came to my house. For the first time, not angry. He looked at me and said, "If you hurt her, you lose more than a wife." I nodded. "I already lost one marriage. I won't lose this one." That day he shook my hand. It wasn't full acceptance, but it was a beginning point. 6 months later, we heard the baby's heartbeat for the first time. Zara squeezed my hand, and I realized something powerful. My divorce didn't end my story. It redirected it. Sometimes life breaks you, so it can rebuild you with someone who was quietly loving you all along. The baby shower was small. Simple decorations. Soft laughter. Zara was glowing. For the first time since the divorce, life felt stable. And that's when the doorbell rang. I opened it, and my heart dropped. Aisha, my ex-wife, standing there. She looked different. Not angry, not proud, broken. "I just want to talk," she said quietly. Zara froze when she saw her. The room went silent. Family members exchanged tense glances. But Zara did something no one expected. She stepped forward and said, "Come in." We sat in the living room. Aisha's eyes drifted to Zara's baby bump. Tears filled them instantly. "I made a mistake," she whispered. No one spoke. I thought love was supposed to feel exciting all the time. I thought comfort meant boredom. I thought stability meant I deserved more. She looked at me. "I didn't lose you because you were wrong. I lost you because I was blind." The words hit hard. Not because I wanted her back, but because part of me once wished she'd say that. Then she dropped another bomb. "The man I left you for left me." Silence. I thought he was my upgrade. He was my lesson. Zara's fingers tightened around mine, but she didn't interrupt. Aisha stood up slowly. "I didn't come to break you. I came to apologize. To both of you." She looked at her sister. "I was jealous of you. You always saw things clearly. I saw what I wanted." Zara's voice shook as she finally spoke. "You broke him." Aisha nodded. "I know." Tears streamed down her face. "And somehow, you healed him." For the first time in years, there was no rivalry, no competition, just truth. Aisha walked toward the door. Before leaving, she turned back. "You were never the wrong sister," she said to Zara. "You were just braver." And then she left, not as a villain, not as a threat, but as a chapter that finally closed. That night, Zara rested her head on my chest. "Do you regret anything?" she asked softly. I looked at her, at our future, at the life growing inside her. "No," I said. "Some endings are just beginnings wearing disguises." Outside, the rain started again. But this time, it didn't feel like loss. It felt like peace.